Now today we are talking about the Renault Duster. Now the French car manufacturer went solo into India in the month of May in 2011 with the Renault Fluence, and it's launching the Duster in the market, which is a compact SUV. Renault already has an SUV in its cart, which is the Koleos, but it is priced at little over 20 lakhs. Now, which means it competes with the likes of Fortuner and Ford Endeavour. But very interestingly, Renault saw this niche where SUVs can be priced under 10 lakhs, and in fact they can attract a very they can attract large chunks of crowd towards it because of the kind of bragging rights that SUVs enjoy. And since it is priced so competitively, people would be really willing to buy this. So it's thought laterally, and it's trying to fit itself into this very new segment, which quite literally did not exist before, but which has come into existence with the Auto Expo 2012, I should literally say. And it's competing with the likes of the Ford EcoSport and the concept XA Alpha of Maruti, which is still a concept and may come up later. So let's get into the details and find out more about the Renault Duster and how it is as an SUV and how it will do in the market and what the product is all about. I've heard it's got some serious off-roading capabilities. Let's have a look. Now we're talking about the Renault Duster, which is a compact SUV. It is only little 4.2 meters in length and it can seat up to 5 people comfortably. The SUV is a very important product and will lay the foundation of the company very firmly in India. Well, compact SUVs will soon become more acceptable by the Indian buyers. Ford's joining the league with the EcoSport. Maruti showcased its concept XA Alpha at the Auto Expo, and Skoda Yeti, though higher up in terms of pricing, is reaching out for the same type of compact SUV. So what is Duster? Now Duster is a well-built, well-engineered compact SUV. It has broad shoulders with checkered plastic grille, muscular body with very flared wheel arches. It features great assist and hill descent control and comes in options over 4x2 and 4x4 drive, just like the Yeti. The Duster houses Renault's turbocharged K9K diesel, which is 1.5 DCI, with 85 bhp of peak power. There's also a naturally aspirated 1.6 petrol mill, K4M, with 105 PS of peak power. Now, Renault says that the Duster has very essential features on the inside, and in a bid to position the SUV as a great off-roader, it has refused to oblige to any superfluity. Well, maybe that's how it keeps the Duster's cost so low. If initial speculations are anything to go by, Renault Duster should be under 10 lakhs. The Duster has 36 degrees of departure angle, 30 degrees of approach angle and 23 degrees of ramp breakover angle. It also gets 210mm of ground clearance, which is great. It has a fantastic boot space of 475cc, and with the third row seats folded up, this almost becomes 3 times. The Renault Duster has some amazing off-roading capabilities. You can choose the 2-wheel drive mode, now where the engine torque only goes out to the front wheel, and it is best for use in urban conditions where the grip is good and the fuel consumption also gets optimized. Alternatively, you can choose the automatic mode, which lets the SUV decide on how it wants to behave depending on the conditions of the road. So there's automatic distribution of engine torque over the 4 wheels, and this is best for use in soft road where there's slippery road conditions, in particular rain, snow, ice. The third mode is the lock mode, where you can forcibly engage the SUV into the 4x4 usage, and it is very useful for difficult and challenging road surfaces where where you mostly like off-road and there's rough surface, mud, soil, sand, and you have to travel at low speeds and your low end torque requirements are high. So this is one mode that maximizes the off-road capabilities that you can extract from your SUV. Thanks for joining me at appsonwheels.in.